Crikey, let's try this again. I just want to make sure here. Looks like I was a little bit out of whack there. Looks like I forgot to plug in my camera, which is my fault, not the game's fault. Once again, we'll cut that in post. Now, let's go ahead and play this game. It plays very quickly, honestly. So if you're a fan of solo games, this is going to go real quick, and it's going to be super fun. Let's get to the table. Wink. All right. So let me shift some lights around here a little bit so I can get some things that I want them to be in the screen. We'll get you a little light there. We'll get you a little bit more light there. All right. Good to go. Get you out there. Get you a little wider. All right. Little something happened here a little bit here when I turned it off. It's totally fine. We'll just move it off up here. We'll move this off. I'm going to keep the discard pile out of the way. All right. Okay. I put it in so you can see pretty much everything that goes on in this game. I want you to see more of actually what's going on versus just kind of doing it on the fly here. Okay, so this game is played over 5 rounds. You're trying to beat the AI. The AI actually has a deck of 10 tiles. Even though I'm not done. I take actions. I take one action, and just like the multiplayer, they take one action. A lot of their actions are determined by 5 tiles, and you can put a regular or an advanced tile in there to mix it up, exchanging them for regular tiles in order to make it a little bit harder. What it does is it basically makes it so in the 5th round, it will do some more of the actions, and in the green version, you don't. Okay, so there's like a little bit of stuff that's going on there. A couple different things that you have. What can you do on your turn? There's quite a bit. Maybe I will miss some of these things, but I do have my trusty card. So I do have my trusty player. So I can dig a site by playing, and these cards have a couple different things, by the way. They're going to have a movement type. They're also going to have an action that they do. They're going to have a cost and points. Okay, so those are all going to make up my deck. And I'm going to use them to go out on these spots here. I'm also going to use them to move up this track here, which will score me points and help me discover more actions. I can buy cards and these items or artifacts over there, which are more powerful cards. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. Digging here, digging to these sites to pay cards that go out there so I can get these idols. They go over here and help me score points. I'll also be facing off against these guardians when I go off to these sites. So there's a lot of different things here. So what you're also looking at, here's my first hand. It's got cards that have fear in them, and fear is worth negative points at the end of the game. You have cards that have this lightning icon on them, which means they do stuff without taking up your action. So you have things that you can also do without taking up an action on your turn. So that's important. And yeah, I think that's about it. I'm going to kind of just talk through it as I go. Now, what really stinks right now is that the AI always goes first. So I'm just going to show you the tile. And what this tile means is that they are going to go over and grab the cheapest artifact. And if it were a difference between left and which side, it would be the left or the right based on this. By the way, these should be flipped like this because the shaded part should be on the bottom. Make sure that is true for all of these. Okay, so we'll grab the one to the right. Now, this is the round tracker. It will move across here, and as it moves across, more blue cards or artifacts will become available. I'm actually going to slide this down just a little bit so you can see. All right, there we go. Game of inches, folks. So what they're going to do is just take the only one that's there. Okay, and the AI, what they're doing is they're just trying to grab points. Okay. They are going to grab points. So that's really all it is. They don't need any resources or anything. So this one goes back out. Boy, I'm reaching with all my reach. The size, the 37 arms are past their cap almost. All right, here we go. So my first turn, what do I have available to me? I have cards that will always help me move. I have cards that give me like a lightning ability to just get resources that I need. And then I also kind of can do some things to kind of start myself out. Now these are camps, and then I'm also going to have these places that I can go out to, but I must pay these resources first in order to do so. So that's important. What are we doing here? Let's see. So I can set myself up to have more resources before they close those up. But I also want to take a look at these cards here because they're going to give me more stuff in the end. And I think straight away I see one card that I really, really, really want. And I'm just going to hope that the other card, the other tile doesn't come up where they take something from this market. So what I'm going to do is I'll start here. And I'll play a card to make the movement. And I need a boot. So all these situations, they need a boot. Or in a multiplayer game, there will also be a spot for double boots. And those are the icons you have. But you're going to use your card that has that symbol on the top left. Okay. This little boot up here. So yeah, I'm going to pay this equipment right here. And I think I'm going to move there. So let me go ahead and move my worker there. And here's the tricky part. You only have two workers. So you got to make them count. And I'm going to go ahead and discard this card here. And when you create a discard pile, it's just a mess. It's just a mess that you make over here. And any cards that you buy, they actually go under your deck, which is an interesting thing. Next up, we have our AI. And this is a little bit of different something that's different. So the AI doesn't have, there's two types of tokens in here. There's this kind of book one, which is a research one, and this is like a kind of discover one, your explorer. Now, the AI does not have that. What they do have is one of these. And what they'll do is go up a track left to right. This will go right. And then if they have any resources that they would get, they would take these tiles away, which are instant resources. Okay, so they're going to go up, and they're also going to take one of these assistants. Assistants go on the side of your board here, and then they actually give you little free actions during the game. They're going to take, if they're all even, they're going to take from the rightmost based on this tile here. So I'm going to go ahead and take that off. They don't get any points for it, but they take it away. So that's important to note. I'm actually going to, yeah, let's do that. Let's get you more view there. Okay. Okay. So for me, now that I have 3 of these and I feel comfortable with that, I'm going to go ahead and go out on my first expedition. Now, what I'll do is I'll try to find one of these. I'll find one of those, and I'll try one of them out. I only have to turn in 3 to go out here. I have to turn in 6 to go all the way up here. And what happens is I get one of these idols. I kind of just want to make sure I'm getting resources. So I'm going to go ahead and throw this boat out here. So I'm going to pay 3 of this little kind of explorer tokens. And then I also have to match up the icon that's on here. This is a boat, and I have to match up a boat that's on one of my cards. So then I use that. And now my other worker is going to go out here. And I immediately get this coin that's on here. So I get a coin. Here's the even cooler part. When I flip this over, I get that resource as well. So I get this resource, which is a gem. And then I also get this monster out here, this creepy monster. And there's a couple things about it. It has specific requirements to defeat it. And it also has the ability to give you a benefit if you do. If you don't defeat it by the end of the round, you get a fear card. And like I said, fear cards are not good for you. They put -1 point into your deck. So that's the end of my turn. Okay. So they're going to grab one of these items from the market, and they're going to grab the most expensive one, which is this one. Yep. Okay, and these slide this way. New one comes out. I just realized I said something a little funky. Let me hold on a second. Okay. All right. Cool. For me, now it's kind of cool to have the right cards plus the right items. Now, the problem here is that I do want to defeat this by the end of the round, possibly. There's nothing wrong with taking taking a bad card at all. There's nothing wrong with taking it. But you do want to watch, just want to watch it over time. So let's take a look at some of these cards. This one is the fishing rod. You can buy an item with a discount of 3 coins, include the top card of the item of the deck. So I can pay for any of these cards with a discount of 3. And then I can grab a card from the top of the deck and use that if I wanted to pay. I kind of like this. I kind of like this item. It says airdrop. Exile this card to gain an item to your hand. So I would basically be taking that card to destroy it. But I also like this one right here for 1. This one right here for 1 lets me pay. Lets me get 2 coins right here. So for 1 coin, I get a card that's 2 coins. Now here's the cool part. This card goes under your deck, so that you know when you draw 5 cards next round, you're going to have that card in your hand. Okay, or unless you pull it. You pull it from getting bonus cards. Next up. Now, if the enemy had a monster, a guardian is what they call them, in front of them, one of their workers, then they would take it out. But since they don't, it's going to go up. And it does not get the token when it does. Usually it would. Sorry, it goes up to the left. Well, it can't. All right. All right. So it's going to go up. Good to go. Just want to make sure because I haven't played with that red before, but I think it's pretty much the same. I added a couple of these to it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good to go. So that's it. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. If you have any questions, please let me know. Okay. So now I'm kind of stuck. I didn't pay that 1 coin for that, by the way. Just realized that. Because I'm a cheater. So I have several things that I can do now. I could pay that gem that I have to go up this track here. I also have the ability to take this idol and put it on here, use it, flip it over, and then turn it into a specific resource. I could do that as well. And I can turn it to one of these resources right here that's on there. So I have that option as well. The knowledge that I have right now is that I have at least 1 more compass in here. So I could draw a card, and that would give me another compass. There are just several things that are on my mind right now. But unless I get another compass, which I don't have right now, not much I can do. So let's see here. And I don't have any more workers, so that's an issue. So it's going to definitely be moving up this track. So I'm going to go ahead and spin this jewel and move up like that. Interesting note, you cannot have your research above. You can have it on the same level, but you can't have it above your little exploration guy here. And when you move up with a specific token, it will give you a benefit. Mine is going to be get a coin. And just because I need to spend these, I'm going to go ahead and spend these as well. These are both going to give me coins, and they don't cost an action to do so because of that icon. So I'm going to go ahead and just take those 2 coins. My round's not over. I can pass if I want. All right, so this tile, this means that the AI is going to put out one of these tiles. And what it's going to do is it's going to place this on this row as low as possible, and then it's going to take this token. So here we go. I'll show you what it does. In the first round, it's not going to place one of these guardians, not yet. But what it will do is it will take this token and put it on top of ones that match it. Okay. Now, if it gets another one like this one that has this tablet on it, it would actually flip it over and get a -1. Okay. So this is important to note. Okay. Just wanted to make sure I pulled this out right, because I just realized it could be at the bottom. Yeah. Okay. All right. So for my turn, There are a total of 10 actions for them in this round, so if you're wondering, let's see. So really only my options right now are to use this token here to grab stuff, extra stuff. I don't necessarily care about that right now. If I had an arrow, that would be sweet. I don't have another worker to get it. I would need an arrow and a tablet to move up. I could use this to get 2 tablets. This is really hard. Those are hard. Just so everything, like some of them are hard to come by. I'm going to pay this. I'm going to pay these 2 tokens here, 2 gold, to get this one right here. This fishing rod says I can buy it, okay, with a discount of 3, including the top card of the item deck. So I'm going to go ahead and take that one. It's going to go under there. I'm kind of setting myself up for the next round. Let's see what we got. Get some stuff that I want. Let's see what this one is. Exile this card to research with your token for free. Ooh. I like that. Except I'm 1 coin short. So that that dream is gone. I would like to use this to maybe get rid of that Guardian next round, although I'm going to take a fear card. Do I necessarily care about that? I don't, but I like taking care of this for next round. I'll show you why in a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and move this on here. This is a free action. So that's going to give me this. Do I still want to buy something? I have 2 coins left. I kind of like this. Yeah, I like this. I'm going to get the grappling hook. I pay a card, an extra card, to gain a card out of my deck and also just exile 1. And that's important. So I'm going to go ahead and pay my final 2 coins. And that doesn't stop the AI from taking their turn. So they're going to keep going. All right, here we go. Slide, slide, slide. Ooh, okay, here we go. The AI is going to place one of its 6 workers here. The AI is going to place one of its 6 workers on the coins. And this is what it would do. It would start blocking stuff. There's 5 of these tokens in here that would block everything. Block these spots right here. Actually, they're going to block this gem right here. Okay. Explore. There's no explore that they can block. No, no. And finally, the totem here. All right. That's it for me. That's it for them. Pretty easy. Like I said, AI is pretty easy. So we're going to shuffle their tiles so they don't come out exactly the same as last time. As you can see, they kind of had all 5 in a row at that point, right? That was kind of interesting. So let me go ahead and shuffle these several times. All right. Okay, put it there. We are going to shuffle our cards. Now here's the crazy part. We shuffle our cards. So like I said, you're going to have these next round. So this is what it looks like. So those cards that I put at the bottom of my deck, right here, now my cards that I played last round are going to go under it, and I'm going to deal myself 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, they get their workers back. I get my workers back. Okay, and this is the interesting part. By the way, I get a fear card as well, so I shouldn't have done that. I bought 1, 2, 3 cards. Should be at the bottom. Now we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here we go. I take a fear card because I didn't defeat that guardian. And then lastly, we take one card here from the left. We take one card here as well. We slide this over to 2, and then we fill in. So what eventually happens is you have more artifacts than you have item cards. Okay. All right, here we go. We have, oh boy, we have more fear cards. Ugh. But we do have cards that are going to help us that I can discard as well. So I'm not sad. Just not a explosive round coming in my eyes, at least. All right, AI goes first every round. So they're going to take out the coins from me. Okay. Now I don't have to pay resources. I don't have to pay to get out there. As far as these exploration things go, I can just pay a card with a boat to go out here. Pay a card with a what's the name? With a what is it called? Probably like a car. And then there are some things called. There's an airplane that you can buy by spending 2 coins, so that can fly anywhere. There's a little bit of a hierarchy to how that comes out. I can buy a card at 3 discount. I think I want this exploration again. So I'm going to spend this coin. I mean, this card, which is going to give me one of these exploration tokens. I'm also going to play a fear card, okay, which has a boot on it. And I'm going to put one of these guys on the site right there. And that's going to give me 2 more. All right, so I'm going to get 2 more. Or actually, I'm not. Let's do that. Let's do this instead. Let's play this grappling hook. I'm going to play a grappling hook. And what the grappling hook does, I'm going to show you right there. Grappling hook says take 1 card and play it. I get to gain a card. And then I get to exile 1 card. And exile means get it out. You can take it out of your deck. All right. I like that card. All right. So that is my turn. We go to the AI. AI is going to cover up the jewel. That gives me 2 coins. That's kind of attractive. Oh, I kept this on there. It's not what I want to do just yet. Although I could pay a boat. I do want to discover more. You discover more, you get more benefits, and that helps you race up this track. Yeah, why not? Okay, so yeah. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. This round, I'm definitely going to have to pay in order to get over here. I got to pay with this. So this is what I'll do. Yeah, I'll pay this one to go over here, and I'll take 2 exploration. We move over to AI. He's going to cover the writing tablets. As he should, right? As he should. He's going to cover this jewel, by the way. He wants to cut the higher one out. Actually, highest one. Prevents me from getting up there. Well, the plan, Stan, was to go up over here. So I'm going to go. Oh, now I made it so I can't go there. Dang it. That really stinks. Now I'm kind of like in a rock and a hard place because I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pay this card. I'm going to pay the 3 to go out there and explore. I'm going to go here, which I have to pay a card in order to do so. That has a boat on it. I take one of my workers. It goes out here. And what I get immediately is the right to destroy and exile the card. So I'm going to exile the sphere. I can do that from my hand or a discard pile. All right, so now I have this one out here. And now I grab one of these, which is going to give me a card. Oh, hey. It's going to give me a card and an arrow. Now I have all the arrows in the world. I'm also going to get a guardian. So what is the guardian going to do here? I have to pay a card. I have to pay a card on exploration, and I have that stuff. I have that. Here's a cool part. I'll show you what happens if I defeat it. So let me go ahead and I'm going to defeat it next turn. Here we go. So they're going to move up. They don't have to pay any resources. And by the way, they're going to also grab one of these as well. And you know which one they're going to grab because it's the highest stack. And if it's between the left and the right, it would be the right because it's on there. So this will be the right. They're going to take that. Once again, they don't get anything for doing that. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just take care of this. I'm going to play this exploration card because I just have to pay a card. Ooh, I'm going to need an exploration. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to go ahead and spend this right away. This flips over. Now, the difficult part of spending this is also going to be points. You're going to get three points for every one of these, by the way, but you have a 2, 3, and 4 points, a 1, 2, 3, and 4 points, and unfortunately, you have to fill this from left to right. So as you start using these free benefits, you're going to lose some points as well. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one for a coin and an exploration. And then what I'll do is I will spend a card, one of these explorations and an arrowhead to take this out, take this guardian out. Now, when I take a guardian out, they have an ability, a benefit that they give you right away. Some of them have actions that you'll get that you can use to move around. Some of them will just give you benefits. And you use those later, or I have a lightning mark, which means I can get a card. Well, thank you for the freer card. And I get this, and then it gets flipped over. All right, so you can use it on a to flip it over, but this one had a lightning on it, so I can actually do it right away. All right, so my other fear card came out. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so there you go. Let's see. So they're going to take the highest point value card from the market. That's a good card. 1 coin. Gain 1 coin. Ooh, how about that? I need to get more of the explorations because I'm losing out on these really good cards over there. I kind of like this because now I can use this to move up one on here for free. So I think I might do that one. And in order to do that, I must play this fish and rod card. It gives me a 3 discount. So I'm going to do that, put it under. Slide this over. Boom. Very, very, very easy deck builder here. All right. So they're going to take out this guardian. And if they couldn't take out a guardian, they would move up this track. And it's a big race because points are on this track. So there you go. I don't really have anything left I can do other than buy a card if I wanted to. I think I'm going to take this card. I like this one. Gives me a coin. It gives me 2 coins instantly, and it also I can pass to gain 3. I like that. These cards are all worth 1.2, so you kind of want that to happen. Let's see what he's doing here. All right, he is going to go out. So he's going to go out, and it is going to be to the leftmost. He's going to take this one here. Since it's a matching one with the tablet, it's going to go over here and be 1 negative point. So he's going to place right there. He's also going to put out a Guardian because it says this round he is. Got to put a workout here. All right. Ooh, I like that one. I like this spot. Okay, I do have one coin still. I'm not going to spend it, and I don't really care about this card. I don't have any more workers I could use. I don't have any resources that I convert. So for me, I pass. Okay. He keeps going. He covers the spot with the arrow. He covers. He gets the artifact with the lowest amount of points. Okay. And finally, he covers the spot with the compass highest. All right. That's the round. All right. So shuffle these tiles. I don't know. Let me know how you're feeling about this one. Let me know how you're feeling. One thing I will say about this game is it's very easy to get into and build combos. It is kind of runs down to the fate of the cards, but you make an engine out of what you got. This is standard deck builder affair. You work with what you got, okay? And you got to make it work. You can't plan for everything in a game where you're drawing cards, okay? But you can't create an engine in your deck to get more cards. And by this round right here, you should kind of have what what you're working with, I guess, for the round is what I would say. All right. So let's get all their stuff back. And like I said, all these become worker placement spots. So now I can pay cards with specific icons to get those back. And I also want to beat him up this track as fast as possible. So let's see here. We're going to grab this card, this card, this card, this card. This slides over. This slides over. And we have... I'm going to start getting these. I can tell you that. Otherwise, I'm done. All right. Here we go. So I shuffle mine. And then I put it under my deck. Like I said, this is kind of nifty because you know how like in Aeon's End, you just flip your deck over? This is the same kind of idea where you kind of set your deck up to know like, okay, next round I'm going to have the 3 cards that I bought, plus maybe I get a couple things that I want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So I know I got those exile cards in there. I got some other stuff. And I know I have these spots out here that I can pay to get to. Just got to see. Okay. AI goes first. Okay. Cool. I'm about to fly up this thing. Okay, so they move up, and they move up on the right side, and they take this piece right here. They don't need to take it. Like I said, it doesn't do anything. But they are going to take this assistant off the stack. How do I get assistance? I move this research all the way up to here, and I get that benefit. And as you can see, I just haven't done that yet. Okay, but what I am going to do is start working on that. So I'm going to start working on that. I do like, what do I have up here? Sorry. Because for all those discovery little tokens here, I have to collect a bunch of those to get these in there. It's really important that I do, though. All right, I got a couple lightning, got a couple free action gold, and I have another card that gives me free action gold, so I can have a whole bunch of gold, but I definitely want a bunch of these icons over here. So I think let's go ahead and play this. Put our first worker out. We want to have it match this, so we're going to go out there, and we'll land here. And that's going to be a really good worker placement spot because it's going to give us these benefits, and I can also draw a card. Please don't be a fear card. All right. I begged for it. That's why it didn't happen. Okay. Here we go. So they're going to cover the spot with the ruby that's highest. So they're going to cover that one. And now it's my turn. Okay. So now I want to move up. Now I want to move up. Or do I? There's a problem. I like the fact you only have 2 workers because it really makes you, really forces you to make interesting choices in this game. Like, what am I going to do? What am I really going to do with my, what are you really going to do with your workers here? I think I got it. Okay. Unless one pull comes out and I'm like totally messed up. So I'm going to play this boot. It's going to allow me to travel anywhere in these campsites. These are covered. And I'm going to get 3 of these. 2, 3. Okay. And that's my turn. Please do not be an artifact one. Okay. Coin. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do this. I'm just going to. All right, so I'm going to take this card here. I'm going to pay the three exploration. And what this card does, it's called the Pathfinder Sandals. Relocate 1 place worker to a site and activate it, to a campsite and activate it. Now, which one do I want to take this to? That's the thing. Like, which one do I really want to spend this on? And the answer truly is what is the answer? I think I want to move it here. All right. I need to catch up. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and move it there and up that. Okay, what we got? Research with a discount of a jewel. Oh my gosh, that's really good. Okay. We are in the 3rd round, so they're going to grab this one. They're going to go to the lowest. They'll take this one. Oh, sorry. Starting with the rightmost. Rightmost. Okay. They don't have this one with the compass, so it's going to go there. And it's the 3rd round, so they're not going to place a guardian there. So they just made that worker placement spot. Okay. Usually our guardian would come from the stack, go out there, flip it over. Okay, what am I doing? Jesus. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pay these 2 resources to move up this track. And then when I move up the track, I will gain what's here. So this is a tablet. I'm going to get a tablet. I'm 1 tablet short of moving up. So I'm going to go ahead and just 1 tablet short. Here we go. So they're going to grab the highest priced item. And if there's a tie between those 2, they will grab the leftmost. See how easy that is? See how easy the AI turns are? Very easy. And they do get, the 5th round is kind of like an essential round. So it's like, oh my God, we're racing to the top. So you really have to like ramp it up because you know they're going to get all the way to the top. You just want to be first there and then start grabbing these tiles. All right, so I need 2 tablets and an artifact and an arrow. Oh, thanks, Paul. Whatever. Oh, the highest. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Highest VP one, not the highest price. Sorry. I keep saying that, but I'm grabbing the highest VP one. They were all 1s, so you grab the arrow. Sorry about that. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, so I have a coin. I have one of these compasses. I have one that's going to give me 2 compasses. I mean, sorry, two gold. I can exile this card to move this token up. Then next time I could pay these 2 resources and move it up to there. You know what? You know what? I didn't get this one here. When I move up, when you move up, you look to your right and there's a resource you get. Forgot it. All right. Gosh, this is tough. What is this? Activate a site you occupy. And if it's... That doesn't sound attractive, this tent, at all. Okay. I'm hesitating because I'm not sure what to do. But I will use this. Okay, so I'm going to use this journal, which allows me to do this research for free. And I'm going to go up this way. Okay, I don't get anything. I don't get any victory points over here just yet. The next one I go up, I get one of these. So that's going to be my turn. A little indecisive. Sorry about that. We have an artifact. So we're going to go with the one with the lowest points. This would be this one or this one. If it's a tie between the two, we grab the leftmost. Okay. Goes in, there's tap. This goes in. Oh man, I got the deck upside down. Sorry about that. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm playing a little bit higher on the difficulty. I'm trying to push and see how high. I've been beating them at 2, so I just jumped to 3 or 4, I think. So I'm really getting pounded here. That's probably not the best choice. Yeah, probably not the best choice, but I'm gonna live with it. And with that being said, I'm gonna play the tablet and the arrow to move these together. And when I do that, I can choose one of these assistants. One I have that I can play a card with a boot and get an arrow. This is always good. I can pay a coin for an arrow, an arrowhead, I should say. And this one right here is just a discount of one of these compasses or a gold on one of these here. This is very interesting. But I need to move up this path, and a lot of the arrowheads are on this path. And as you get up, the jewels are important. So it's like the first half is all this, and the second half is kind of more of those. So just because I'm struggling with the arrowheads right now, I think I'm going to go for that one. Although, since I have more coins and I have things that are going to give me more coins or gold, I'm going to go ahead and grab this one here. And then you should now have 2 assistants. One for the first advancement and a second one for the next space. Why is this so dark over here? What's going on? Why is this so dark? You do get an assistant, yeah. One for the first advancement. It says 0. Oh, I do get one for the first advancement. Oh, geez, I just get no points. Oh, oversight on my part. So let's say I got this one. I do get an assistant, and then I get to upgrade them when I get to here. I can't believe I did that. Okay. I forgot that. I'm like looking at what is he talking about? All right, here we go. So what's my other one going to be? This will give me 2 coins. I like this. It works really well with what I have right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right. We sorted it up. I think one of my lights went out over here, by the way. I think it did because this is very dark over here. I just realized that. All right. So now they're going to place on the highest expiration. All right. So what am I doing? All right, so I need 2 tablets. I have 3 coins right here. Talking through it. I have 3 coins. I have an opportunity to get 1, 2, 3, and then I would have 5 coins. Now that means I can buy stuff. But is it attractive? Now this one right here, I could turn compass. Actually, I like this. I'm going to go ahead and buy this for 1 coin. This is going to turn a compass into a tablet and an arrowhead, and that's definitely going to happen next round. Exactly 5 cards, so that's definitely going to be in my deck next turn. All right, that slides off. I like that card. Ooh, look at that. Use a card to get 2 cards. I'll take it. Yes, sir, I'll have another. All right, and we have a tablet. So we're looking for tablets in the highest. They're going to cover that one. Let's see. Well, I'm going to go ahead and just do these. Yeah, I'm going to use all these cards. I'm going to use all these cards. But I'm going to take this coin and I'm going to turn this and get an arrowhead. I'm also going to pay to get this card is going to give me a compass. This card is going to give me a gold. And this card, it's a rare card, but the card actually has a lightning bolt on it. Ooh, actually, I could do this and pass. So I'm going to go ahead and hold this card. I'm going to do those. And then I'm going to pass. Oh, I'm not sure I can do what I'm doing right now. I played all those lightning cards. And I think I can just pass. I think I can just pass. I'm not 100% sure. You may take no more turns this round. I think I can just pass. Okay, so if I pass with this card, I get 3 coins. All right. So then the AI will take any one of these spots where it has a guardian, does not have a guardian on any one of those spots, and they will move up. Yep, you can pass as the main action. That's what I thought. And you can move up like that. All right, cool. Good to go. Good to go. But I'm feeling fine. I'm done for the round. They get to finish their round. Yeah, okay. That's exactly what I needed to know. Thank you, Paul. All right, so they need to go to where an arrowhead is. We start at the top, and that is the one with the arrowhead. And that's their last turn this round, so that is the end of the round. Okay, so I'm going to go from the top to the bottom this time. We're going to discard this one right here, this one right here. Slide this down like so. This slides this way. This slides that way. I'm a little worried because I don't have like all the best cards right now. I'm a little worried, man. This is hard. When they play the hard mode, it's hard. You know, when I'm playing the harder mode, it is pretty hard. This guy's tough. It's tough. Here I am like, oh, I'll just get cocky on on the live stream, and I'm getting my butt kicked. All right. All right. Thank you, Paul. Paul Grogan. All right. So now I shuffle mine. I'm going to shuffle his. Okay. No fear cards, no fear cards, no fear cards. All right. Did I have... I feel like I had a guy on here, and I didn't deal with that. So I get a fear card. And I probably could have... All right. I get 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now all those 5 cards are cards that I had either bought last round and didn't get them, and then the ones I bought this round. So let's see it. We are in round 4. All right, 4 or 5, and I got to catch up big time. I'm a little bit behind on resources, so I need to catch up. Hopefully I do. What's cool about this is that as I move up with this book right here, I get to upgrade these people. So here we go. Round 4. They are going to go to the arrowhead. So they're going to take one of these arrowheads starting at the top. They're going to take that one. Okay. What do we see? What do we got for cards? No fear cards. Come on. All right. So now we have one of these expirations. We got some stuff. We got some stuff. But now we're looking for good cards that we can, like we can actually convert to something cool. Like this card right here is pretty cool because it's worth 3 points. It's going to cost me a ton of expiration, but I do get a card and a coin. I have 2 of these already. I could discover a new site. I need 2 tablets. Okay, so maybe I just go get the 2 tablets. Let's go ahead and get the 2 tablets. We'll pay a card. I don't need money right now, so I'm going to go ahead and pay this card. And I'm saying that like I really don't need money, and that's just not true, but I'm going to go ahead and grab it. All right. All right, so then we flip over for the AI. If you have any questions, please let me know. All right, please let me know. All right, so they're going to go up to the right. Okay, so they're going to go up to the right. They take this away. They're also going to grab an assistant from the 2 highest stacks. It says grab it from the right, so they will grab this. And that is their turn. Oh my gosh. All right, so I'm racing up this track, man. I'm going to pay 2 of these. I'm going to try to catch up. I'm going to try. I get an expiration for doing that. Now, if I get this book up here, I'm also going to be able to upgrade one of these guys. I'm also going to use this right away. I'm also going to okay. Okay, I think I took my action here. I think I did. All right, I think I took my action. I'm so busy looking at the lay of the land. All right, so we have the jewel. It's going to be up there. Now, it may be worth it because now I'm going to need multiple resources that so I have cards that give me things. I think. Oh, good day. Good day, Hal. I'm looking at. I have three expiration. I could get a 4th. I think that's what I'm going to do because this card is worth 3 points too. So I'm going to go ahead and pay this, get my 4th of these. I'm going to pay all 4. To get this card. This card immediately gives me another card, and it also gives me a coin. All right. Hey, I got another big turn coming too, so I'm excited about it. I just need to figure out what I want to do. That's all. I just need to figure out what I want to do. I just got to get something else that allows me to draw a card. I just got to get something else that allows me to draw a card. So they're going to go to a spot with a coin. So they're going to go to this one. Okay. I need another item. Right now I need another item. I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to pay a boat. I'm going to pay this boat. Yeah. I'm going to pay this boat to send my work on a dig up here. And it's going to go one of these and one of these. My whole idea is to progress up this way. Now, up the middle, get a coin and one of these. So I'm kind of like, I'm mapping it out. I got it. All right, so they're going to grab a artifact with the lowest points, and they're going to grab it from the right side. They're all the same. So the rightmost. All right. Sliding, sliding, sliding. All right. Okay. Let's see. Now. I have the ability to move up on this thing. I just got to get 2 more. I got to at least get one of these. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to play this card. This card, I have to turn in 1 exploration token, and I get a stone and an arrow. I like that. I like that. All right, I got plans. I got good plans, too. All right, here we go. I can catch up. Here we go. So he's going to go on an exploration one. Okay, cool. All right, so now I'm going to move up. So where am I going to move up? I'm going to move up with arrowhead, one of these, and a coin. So that may seem like a lot of resources, but I'm going up. And when I go up, when I go up, I get this conversion right here. And conversion is like tablet turns to arrow or arrow turns to jewel. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually to ruby or whatever it is. I'm going to just hope that I luck out on this one. And I'm going to go ahead and convert. Oh, by the way, I get one of these too. I'm going to go ahead and convert the arrowhead to a jewel, to a ruby. Cool. Feeling good because I'm going to keep going up this track. It is round 4. So in round 4, they're going to go up to the 2nd level here, and this is not good for me. Okay, so on the 2nd level, they are going to go to the rightmost. So we'll go ahead and they're going to flip this over. And they get these. They get a compass one, which is a double. They get a coin. Okay. All right. And they do pull a guardian. It's supposed to be a worker up here, by the way. Okay. Ooh. That's interesting. Okay. It's interesting. Okay, so I do have resources to move up, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and pay this coin, and I'm going to play another ruby here to move my guy up, and then I get another exploration when I do so. Yep, that's what I'm doing. I'm moving. I'm moving right on up, and I'm going to try to beat him there so that I can grit one of these as well. So we shall see how this plays out. Okay, now I'm getting along. As you can see, now I'm getting longer turns and whatnot. They're going to take the higher of the 2. That's going to be 2 points. Lord Jesus. Let's slide over here. I'm going to go ahead and bump this first, which is going to give me 2 coins. Then I'm going to pay this ruby and a coin. Ruby and a compass, sorry. To move up, I'm going to get this tablet from this. I'm also going to get a card. And it's a fear card. Beautiful. No, it's not beautiful, guys. All right. And they are going to defeat one of their beasts here. So start at the top. So they'll take that. I believe it's the top. Hold on a second. Yep, higher roll. Okay. So now they get 5 points off that. Let's see. I have coins galore. What I could do is pay this card. I have this grappling hook card, so what I can do is pay a card. Pay this card. So I have to play this card. So I have to pay the card to gain one, and then I get to exile one of these, and I'm going to exile this thing. So that kind of really worked out for me. And then we have, they're going to cover one with a tablet. Okay, so now I have this card here, and this is actually one that I have to play, but if I play it again, I have to kind of want to wait on this one, maybe. I have to play a tablet in order to I have to play a tablet in order to activate this. I would rather, or I mean, I would have to use a worker in order to get it. So it's like, but I do have that card in here that hopefully I can get to that'll allow me to convert one of these into a tablet. Or I can just use one of my workers to go out here. And I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm targeting this one, and I'm going to probably finish it off too. So let's go ahead and risk it. I'm going to go ahead and just risk it here. Take this coin. And then I'm going to go ahead and wait. I'm going to actually use this now, and I'm just going to risk it. So I'm going to use this. It's going to move. I have to spin this right here to move it to another spot. That's on a tent. I'm going to move it over here and get one of these. That's my last turn. That's their last turn. So then we're good to go. And here we go. Last round. Two men enter, one will fall. Let's see here. So we got all that stuff over there. Let's see. Clean. One card goes out. One card goes out. This slides over. These slide over. Okay. Cool. And then we flip ours like this, back to normal. We shuffle their totems. Okay. This is going to be a real tough. First of all, it's a race to the finish. Race to the finish. I haven't really got a lot of explore my compasses to really take advantage of having these exile cards, which is unfortunate. Which is really unfortunate. So I really would like to be up here and get some of those to help me, but I haven't. Shuffle these. Really got to bank on. Really got to bank on this shuffling in my favor. I got to really bank on this. Come on, shuffle. Be in my favor. All right, here we go. Won't matter, though, because it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Looks like we have no fear cards. I don't need any fear cards, man. No fear cards. But I do have enough to pay 2 gold and fly wherever I want. So it's I like it's It's not terrible. But these cards are not good. They're just not good. Okay. Okay. All right, here we go. We flip this over. They're going to place on the first spot with an arrowhead. Here we go. I'm going to use this to move up for free. So I'm going to exile this journal card. It's going to allow me to lose this up for free, and I can upgrade one of these. I'm going to upgrade her. Well, actually, before I do that, little trick here. I'm going to pay a coin to get an arrowhead. This gets used. This is actually something that's written in the book to kind of help you out here. I'm going to pay this card, and then I'm going to move this up, and then I get to upgrade them. And then when I upgrade them, I actually get to refresh. Alrighty. So that's my turn. And I definitely want that to happen. So we have the AI is going to go to the rightmost spot here in number 2. And this is just not good for me. So they're going to grab this. And they're going to take, let's see, they have a tablet already. Yep. They do not have an assistant one. So that's that. Tough turns, man. Tough turns. They're getting points like crazy. Getting points like crazy. Thank God that didn't have a guardian on it. I could move there, though. I need a tablet. I need tablets. So I'm going to pay 2 coins. Two coins to fly there. Okay. And when I go there, I'm going to get a card, a coin, and 1 tablet. I'm not sure if this is spent or not, but I'm assuming yes. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to be able to take them out before this is over. I'm pretty sure. They're going to cover the next spot with a tablet. There we go. Okay. It's a race to the finish, but I'm going to try to get there first. All right. When I move up, I get one of the exploration tokens. I was hoping to get that card where I can exchange it, but they're going to grab the highest point value card. There's nothing really popping in the item spot. This one is, though. This one is 3 points. I do have 2 exploration. If I can get a third, if I have 2, okay, if I spend a coin, I'm going to spend both of these. I get 2 coins for that. Then I can spend a coin to get an arrowhead or a jewel. Yeah, and then I'm going to spend this coin, the jewel, and the compass to move up here. And now I get 23 points. I also get to look at these 2 and decide what I need, like between those 2. So I can get another coin, which is not needed. But I can get, I think I'm going to go ahead and grab this one here. Okay. All right, so that's left for the AI to take. Okay. Moving on. They get to cover a ruby. Highest spot with a ruby. This should have been here, and then this should have been here. Should have been in order. Oh, Highest spot with a ruby. Should be leftmost. Okay. Leftmost based on this and the highest. So very easy AI, man. Just very, very super easy. Okay, so we have opportunities to get a whole bunch of compasses and things like that. Maybe I just go out here and explore one more time just to see what I get. My mom's in the chat. Hello, Mom. All right. Yeah, maybe I just do that. Like, well, let's see what happens. I mean, let's see what happens. I still have enough room to possibly take out this dude here. So I'm going to play these two. It's going to give me 2 of these compasses. I'll take 2 said compasses and move out. Oh, this is going to work out. And I have to pay a boat card to get there, so I'm going to pay those. I get to take this. When I take it, I can convert a tablet into an arrowhead. Wow, this is going to work out. Okay. Got to put my guy there. All right. So we put 1. Ooh, coin and an arrowhead. Now that seemed bad, seemed dumb. All right, and then I also have to draft a guardian. Ooh, 4 coins. This might work out. Egid. Okay. This might work out. Okay. All right. So he wants to place in a spot with a compass. Highest as possible, this one right here. Okay. 2 cards left. Seems like a lot of options. Well, I do have this option. Right away, I'm going to go ahead and take out this guardian. So I'm going to do 2 coins and an arrowhead. That's 1 guardian. That's my turn. Now, I could take this guardian and play it for its travel cost, because this is the award that I get for using it. And then when I use it, I flip it over. All right, so now the AI is going to go up, and they're going to go up to the right. Oh, wait. Do they have a guardian they can take out? That's important. They do not have a guardian they can take out, so they move up 1. Okay. Now what do I want to do? I need 4 coins. I have 2 coins. I can make 4 coins, though. So I'm going to play this card for its electric effect or whatever, the fast effect. It's going to give me 2 coins. I'm also going to use this for its free action and cover this up. And I'm going to get a coin and a compass. So I've gone free actions only. And then I'm going to take all 4 of these coins. Yeah, all 4 of these coins for my action. And I'm going to take this and turn it into that. There you go. And its instant action is to convert a resource. I don't need to convert. Yeah, actually I do. No, I don't. I can just use one of these to get this. That's fine. All right. One more time. Yeah. I don't need that. Okay. I don't need it. AI goes. AI is going to move up. So they move up here. They take this away. And then they're going to take an assistant. And they just take it off. Nothing happens. All right. Do I have anything left to do? I can pay this compass and this arrowhead to get one of these. Now, I'm going to explain how this works here so you understand. So now there's 3 spots here. Okay? Each one of those spots has a cost to continue to move up. Okay? What happens is you have these lanes, but you can pay 2 of those lanes to move up to here. So you can pay 2 of those lanes to move up here, 2 of those lanes to move up here. But if you can pay all 3 costs, you can go up here. So this is 11 points, this is 6 points, and these are all 2 points, just so you know. He's going to go to where there's a coin. He's actually using all his workers here. And finally, he's going to grab the lowest artifact. Lowest point artifact. And that would be to his, and if you run out of the stack, you just look at it at the bottom of it, and it'd be the leftmost. There are 2 1-pointers. Okay. I'm going to pass. I don't have anything that exiles this, unfortunately. I do not. All right. That is the end of the game. Now, we're just going to be adding up some points, y'all. Here we go. Gotta love math on the live stream. All right. Anyway, I don't know why I just sang that. Gotta like math on the live stream. All right. So what do they have? I'm going to bring this over to me. So I'm stretching my neck out at this point. Stretching my neck out. All right. So I'm going to slide this up just a little bit so you can kind of see what's going on. All right. So the AI is going to do this. And I hope I have this right because... Okay. So what happens here is you're going to add up these 3s right here because they get 3 for each one of these that are face up. So they get 3, 6, 9, 12, minus 1, 2, 3, okay, for each one of those that are there. So they have 9 points, plus the 10 for these, whether you use them or not, just like for me. So they have 9 points. That's 19. Then we add, you just add the numbers that are on here on the bottom. So 19. So we have 20, 21, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 30, 33, 34. 34 plus 21 is 45. That just seems really low. That seems really low. Seems too low to beat me. Seems too low to beat me. All right. Seems too low to beat me. All right, here we go. Set 45. Too low, baby. All right, here we go. I get 3, 6, 9, and then plus 4 is 13. 15 for my tile. 15 plus another 15. That's 30. Oh, 55. Sorry, AI is 55. You're right. 55, not 45. So that's 30. 9, 13, 15. That's 30. 32. 32. That's 55 right there. 32. Well, 25 plus 30 is 55. And then plus 55, 57, 58, 59, 62, 64, 65, 64, 65, 66 to 55. Man, I gotta add all the tiles because I'm still winning. Okay? I'm still winning. And I'm winning. I'm probably winning because I'm playing this game so much. But I haven't added all the hard tiles in here. So let me explain this to you, by the way. You're like, really? I'm winning all the time? So what happens is you have all these versions of tiles. So here you go. I'm going to show you. Okay. So you have these 5 action tiles, and then you have green tiles, and then you have red tiles, and you just mix and match them. There's a red version of this one too, and what you do is you add the red ones and green ones as you want. So the more red tiles you add, the harder it gets. I have been winning at each one. The scores are being closer and closer. So unless I'm scoring this completely wrong, which it just says, magnifying glass for the temple, guardians overcome, 3 points for each unique face-up idol. Yep, -1 for the stacks. So yeah, I need to add the 5th one. I will tell you this though. I am having an absolutely lovely time with this game. Here, let me move this out of here. I've been kind of... All right. I'm having an absolutely lovely time with this game. It's just a pleasing deck building game. One thing I will say on the negative side is that, as you can see, I've been winning. As I said, I've been winning a lot solo. So longevity-wise, I'm worried. But play-wise, fun? Oh, man, I'm having fun. There's also this thing of, like, you're just running up this track. So you're thinking to yourself, like, do I just run up the track? So there is a race to the top. But also, these guardians that come out can change the scope of how this game works for you. So you got to watch that out. Watch out for these things because there is a little luck of the draw as far as how bad they can be for you. But if you start going to the top here, in these top spots, you're going to get some really ridiculously good resources here. So there's a trade-off. You notice how I never went to the top and I still won? It's probably because I kind of lucked out with beating the smaller ones. Those 2 smaller ones that I beat at the end, that was actually the difference of the game. That was 10 points. And then I also, on my very last spot. Let me. I'm saying all this, and then I'm not showing you. On my very last turn, my very last 2 turns, I was able to purchase this tile, and then I defeated both of these. So that was 12 points. That literally was the difference between the game. All right, so that's important to note. That's something to think about as well. So it really did come down to choices and not necessarily luck. I kind of had just enough to pull it out. So I don't necessarily say, hey, I just whooped the stank off of this off this AI. So hopefully I gave you a good idea of how this game works. I quite enjoy it. Stay tuned for the top 10. It might make it in there. It's that fun. I do hope they make an expansion. I don't know what it would do, but I do want more of it. I know that. So, all right, without further ado, I will see you. I may play another game today. I'm not necessarily sure. I think it may be finishing time. We'll see how it goes. I may pop up here in another hour. So, all right, party people, until then, thanks for hanging out. You have a wonderful day.